What is pickleball stacking? Stacking in pickleball is a strategic formation used by doubles teams to gain a competitive edge. Instead of players staying on their assigned side, left or right, one team decides to position both players on the same side of the court. This usually happens after the serve and return, creating a temporary two-on-one situation. Imagine you and a friend are playing doubles pickleball, you are serving. After you serve, you and your partner both move to the right side of the court. This is stacking. You are stacking on the right side. Stacking is like a surprise tactic in pickleball. It can confuse the other team and give your team an advantage. But as with any tactic, it also has its pros and cons. Mechanics of stacking. In a standard pickleball game, players are positioned on their respective sides, left or right. Stacking changes this by having both players from one team occupy the same side. The most common form is the third shot stack, where the serving team stacks after the serve and return, aiming to control the third shot. Let's say your team is serving from the right side. After your partner serves, they quickly move to the left side of the court to join you. This creates a stacked formation on the left side. There are two main types of stacking, offensive and defensive. Offensive stacking is used to create attacking opportunities, while defensive stacking is used to strengthen your defense against strong opponents. Advantages of stacking. The primary advantage of stacking is that it allows the stronger player on a team to dominate the court. By positioning both players on one side, the stronger player can cover more ground and take more shots. This can be especially effective if one player has a strong forehand or backhand. Stacking can also confuse opponents, especially if they are new to the game or haven't faced this strategy before. This confusion can lead to mistakes and give your team an opening to score points. Finally, stacking can help create better angles for shots. By having both players on one side, the team can force opponents to hit more difficult shots, giving them a better chance of winning the point. Disadvantages of stacking. While stacking can be an effective strategy, it also has its drawbacks. One major disadvantage is that it leaves one side of the court completely open. If the opposing team can hit the ball to the open side, your team will have a difficult time reaching it. Stacking can also be challenging for communication and coordination. Because both players are on the same side, it can be difficult to determine who should take which shot. This confusion can lead to mistakes and missed opportunities. Finally, stacking should be used strategically and not as a default formation. Overusing this strategy can make your team predictable, allowing opponents to anticipate your moves and counter them effectively.